Hello, my name is Nazarena Hauser. I am currently serving as the president-elect of the Broward County Hispanic Bar Association. And today I have the pleasure of interviewing Lorna Brown-Burton as part of our Minority Women Communities Leader event that we have going on. Lorna, welcome, and thank you so much for taking the time to be here with me.
Thank you as well, Nazarena. It's my pleasure to be here as not only a member of the Broward County Hispanic Bar Association, but to be recognized for my leadership in the Broward Bar and the Broward community. So thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lorna. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and your upbringing?
Sure. I'm originally from Jamaica, West Indies. I migrated here as a child with my parents in 1970. And I grew up in the West Fort Lauderdale, East Plantation area of Broward County. Went to public school and had a wonderful, great education from the public school system. My parents were hardworking. My mom, who was a teacher in Jamaica when she arrived here, had to really start over, and she found an opportunity working in a private school, but in their department that had to do with laundry, things like that. And so she put herself back into school and became a licensed practical nurse and spent her time until retirement working for Broward Health. My dad, who owned his own business in Jamaica, also had to start over. And so for a time worked in the boating industry, working on boats. And then later on had an opportunity to actually own a small business himself. And then until he retired. My mom is no longer with me. We lost her at age 78, but my dad is still here at age 94. And he, along with my two brothers, we are his caregiver, although some of that lands a little bit more on me, but he's still with us. And so I am grateful for the fact that he's still with us at age 94.
That is amazing. That is amazing. And it sounds like you come from a very hardworking family, and I'm sure you're very proud.
Thank you.
Lorna, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. So what role did your heritage play in working your way to your current position and where you are in your career?
I would say my ethnic status, being from the Caribbean, certainly being a Black female with Caribbean ancestry, being actually born in Jamaica, gave me the values, the character, the confidence, the courage to tackle, and even when you come into obstacles or get knocked down, the ability to get back up and rise above whatever that is, and to be forward thinking and solution driven. I truly believe that preparation with opportunity is luck, and that hard work, being committed to making a difference, will serve you well no matter where the opportunity takes you.
Lorna, you mentioned that you had gone through some obstacles, obviously, throughout your career. How do you feel that the professional landscape has changed, specifically for minority women, in the past 10 years, for example, in your career?
Wow, a great question. I think the landscape has changed. However, I do think there's more to be done. I can't tell you that even an attorney practicing for 34 years, managing my own firm, the I'm going to use the word, but I wish I could change that a little. The obstacles that are still coming forward. I am still in, COVID took care of some of that, but even in that regard, if it's not inside of the circles that know me and are such, still being mistaken sometimes for, a court reporter, or, even when I go just in any setting, the first word that comes out of someone's mouth is, "You're very articulate. Are you a teacher? You write so well. Are you a teacher?" Teacher seems to be the fallback in most cases. It's never, "Are you an attorney?" And so it's always having to step up and go, "No, I am an attorney," or "I am the attorney." So those roads are still, barriers are still there. So I really think that we have still many more hurdles to overcome to fully be accepted and acknowledged for everything that we bring to the table. And as my good friend Eugene Pettis often says, sometimes there is still no equity. We may have, I'm going to say this, equality, but true equity comes from not just being at the table, because so many people will say, "What do you mean? You're at the table." But are we truly at the table? Are our strengths, what we bring, our viewpoints, our experiences, truly at every level of the table? I assert to you, it's not. And that even includes our bar service, whether that be on the local voluntary bars or even in the Florida bar itself, which is over 70 years. We are over 70 years as a unified mandatory bar. And I assert to you that there are voices still to be heard, even at our president-elect and president of the Florida bar. And so I would say to you that although over the 10 years, I think we have made strides, I don't believe that that journey is over. And I believe that we have to continue to be intentional and work together collaboratively to achieve that success.
In closing, do you have any advice for our audience members about how to start their journey of service to their community as you continue to do today?
Wow. I think that has to be somewhat of an individual thing, but I think first, find something that you are passionate about, because that will help you to ensure that it's not just about, showing up and putting it on your resume. You're truly there to make a difference, and a difference that will truly have an outcome that makes it, whatever committee you're serving on, whatever voluntary bar you're serving on, that will truly bring that to a next level, whatever that is, right? So I would say start out with something that you're passionate about. It just so happened again that I joined a firm that was about service and giving back when I got out of law school. And so I'll ever be grateful for that. But yes, I think some of that starts on the local level, being involved, whether that be within your practice area or an affinity area of the bar, or an issue that you are passionate about and want to see change in that. I have had the honor of serving on many voluntary bars and minority bars, because while I may not be of an Hispanic heritage, I do have family members from Jamaica that are of Hispanic heritage, because Jamaica is truly a melting pot. And those issues are important to me. I personally don't have directly to me Asian Pacific American issues. However, I do have family members, again, because Jamaica is a a melting pot, where you know, from that are Pacific Islanders, are of Asian ancestry. So those issues are important to me. I have in my family members of the, the LGBTQ plus community. And I am concerned every day for their issues. And I know the struggles and the path that they have gone through direct in my family. And so how can I not be involved and at the forefront of their issues and making sure that they also have the opportunity to achieve and not be set back because of something that is a part of who they are. I have an autistic nephew, so I understand what it is to have challenges in raising a child that's autistic, my younger brother, and dealing with health and wellness in our family with a niece that has had to go through therapy due to something that happened traumatically to her as a child. So these are all issues that are there and important to me. So I say that's where we start. And in moving forward, I'll say that on my next journey, I am running for president-elect of the Florida Bar for the bar year 22-23. I believe I'm well prepared for that. This campaign for me is about reimagining the possibilities and being focused on our promising future. This is about the members of the Florida Bar and what the Florida Bar can do to empower the members to be the success they desire by providing them the means and resources to have that occur.
Thank you so much, not just for your time today, but also for the time that you dedicate to public service day in and day out every day. And we look forward to continuing to work with you in the future.
Thank you. And I look forward to also having the opportunity to continuing to work with the Broward County Hispanic Bar Association and the wonderful work that you guys do in Broward County and the entire statewide Hispanic community and all the service that you guys provide as well to the Florida Bar.
Thank you. We appreciate your support greatly. Have a great day.
Thank you. You have a great day as well.